Hi guys, Quentin Carpenter, Carpenter & Sons. This is going to be a quick video reviewing, just a quick review, not even an in-depth review, but of the Ruger Impact Max Elite. This is a 22 caliber air rifle. If you're watching the video, that means you probably have one or you're looking at buying one. I've maybe shot 10 pellets through this thing. I got it for Christmas. It shoots 950 feet per second with just standard lead pellets, and it's saying 1,050 with alloy pellets. The trigger is fairly decent right now, but anyways, comes with a pick rail on top. The fiber optic sights are pretty good, and it has, I think it's like called a TNT suppression system of some sort, but it's relatively quiet. What I'm gonna do, I've got an old, I actually found this the other day cleaning out the shop. It's a Tasco 3x9x50 old scope. This thing's probably 20 years old. I'm gonna take it, I got some rings. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this air rifle and go out here in the yard, shoot it some and see what the groups are like just uphill. And I ain't even gonna put it on paper, I'm just gonna plink shoot. But anyways, I'll let y'all hear the cocking, show you the cocking effort. I'll let you hear it shoot, see what it sounds like, and just give you my honest review. I've got a Crosman F7, I believe, or no, Crosman F4, 177 caliber. I do squirrel hunt with it. It's a good little air rifle. I've had some Gamos, old Gamo Shadow 1000s and things like that. But anyways, it's a pretty gun, wood stock, even some checkering on the pistol grip there. Cool that it comes with a sling. I think it's gonna be a decent, little squirrel killer, really. But anyways, let me get the scope on there and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, also, before I go any further, the rifle does come with scope rings and a standard scope. I believe it's a 4-power fixed scope, might be a 6-power fixed scope. I don't have it. I didn't even put it on there because generally they're not that good. It's like plastic bodied, so I just took it and put it up. And the reason I know that, like on the Crosman, very similar scope. I didn't even put it on there as well, but whatever. It's just a cheap, crappy scope, so it's not worth putting it on there. So took it off. I am going to use these rings. Okay. Anyways, those rings aren't going to work. Those old ones aren't. Let me change these rings out on this scope and get it on there. All right, guys. So, hey, got my scope on here. Old Tasco 3x9x50. The rings went on just fine. I didn't Loctite anything down. I mean, it's just an air rifle, guys. It'll be fine. And the sun, it's already went down, so it's a little too dark for me to try to shoot outside. But what I did do is inside my shop here, from outside the doors to this spot right here, is like 15 yards. Just I want to see if I can get this thing zeroed in, which I did. And shot a few times. You can see I'm hitting over here, kind of walked over and then come up and shot a group. It's about a, I don't know, half-inch group, that 15 yards. And I can do this because ain't nobody in my shop right now. Kids on the trampoline. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a target at the back of my shop out, and it'll be around 20 yards. And I'm going to shoot a group at 20 yards and let y'all see that. And I'll record it where you can hear the sound. The trigger pull, guys, is really good. And I believe, I haven't read the directions, but there's a, looks like there's a adjustment screw on this trigger. I'm not sure if y'all can see that in there. There's an access hole here. There's an adjustment screw on this trigger. I assume is to either adjust your spring for your trigger pounds, or maybe the pull of the length of pull on the trigger. But anyway, I'm not gonna mess with it because it's fine the way it is for me right now. Maybe later on when I got more time. But let me set up a target down here a little further and shoot a group for you guys. All right, y'all. So I just set this target up in the back corner of my shop. I got a little shooting lane coming down through here, and it's I think 22 yards or something. I just kind of stepped it off through here. Whatever. I'm gonna leave the camera down here so y'all can see me hit. I'm gonna shoot 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I don't know. However good I shoot, may stop. I'm not sure. But anyway, just set it up. I think it's gonna be cool too to set it up down here to not just see the group, but also see how it sounds. Maybe hear this distance. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. About to shoot. Yeah, y'all cheating. Y'all cheating, my little. Y'all quit cheating, my dude. Y'all cheating. Y'all cheating. Yeah, I got a couple. Put up. Oh yeah, this thing is smacking, boy. Let me show you this group. Last one I'm gonna shoot. Got a target inside there in the corner. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gotta see. Oh, let's go look at it. I'm recording a video. I just recorded. Oh, what you put?
Where's the target?
Down in the corner. I was recording the impact down there.
This?
Yep.
Oh! 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 Right on.
Let's see.
Right on.
All right, guys. So
Perfect.
that is the group. Oh, that's the group. I had. I don't know. I'm gonna say that's about an 1.5 inch group, and that was 22 yards roughly. It's about an 1.5 inch group, and 3 of those that are in the green. That's about the size of a quarter, guys. So that's about a quarter size there.
Hey, let me have the right.
Oh. It is also with these Ruger Super Point 17 grain. I will do a pellet review with this gun. See how different pellets shoot.
Babe, 1 second. Look, I gotta get.
But anyways, thank you. Appreciate you. Comment, like, subscribe. Remember, only Jesus.